because there were actually some complaints.
About the gamma?
The gamma was too high. Yeah.
Unheard of.
Unheard of. But there, so now the gamma is a little bit lower. That should be... Yeah, Derby's not quite so fluorescent now. All right.
I don't think we should be giving these people what they want if they didn't like the gamma where it was.
I don't think so either. Say hi, Derby. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to You Have a Friend in Majula. You have 3 friends in Majula. You have me, Dia. You have Derby, and you also have our super special co-host, Trevor Strunk. Trevor, say hi.
Hi, how are you? How are you, Derby? And how are you, Dia?
Derby is doing great. Derby's a little bit hollow right now, but that's fine.
You know what? Sometimes we all get a little bit hollow.
I'm pretty good. It feels fucking incredible to hold an Xbox controller again. Jesus Christ, you do not know how much you hate the DualSense until you review a fucking MMO on the PlayStation 5.
It really feels that bad, huh?
I can't do it. Like, I'm just like the Xbox controller, this is funny as shit. The Xbox controller feels much smaller and lighter. It just feels like a dream to fucking hold. I hate sitting at my desk, but I would rather be using this controller, which is weird.
It is funny. That's like that's the complete opposite of what people say about Xbox controllers.
It's a little bit funny, but like the DualSense, the haptic feedback triggers on the DualSense really suck. They are exhausting to use. Like, I'm just like sitting there now, I'm like, man, my fingers feel really tired from having hit the midway point. I think we're at the end of Act 2.
Boy, haptic feedback in an MMO sounds like it's kind of a lot.
It's not. I don't even think it's that, like, it's not even using it. It's just that the way they have to design the triggers for it, it's a little bit stiffer, and a little bit more kind of like they're just not as like smooth feeling. But yeah. So it's great to be back in Majula. It's great to be back with Derby doing something that isn't Final Fantasy 14 for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I hear you. I mean, I've not had as much luck as you getting in, although your luck is more planning than anything.
The thing is, it's not luck. It's saying, well, okay, I guess when the peak hours from 7 to 1 a.m., we just won't touch this game. And we're real loud in Majula.
Gotta love it though.
The funny thing is, I don't even have the volume up that loud, but it's just very loud all of a sudden.
It's always loud. It's loud in Majula.
It's loud in Majula. We get rowdy in Majula. We break
you
barrels
have a loud
and
friend in
boxes.
Majula.
Look at that shit. Fuck these barrels and boxes. They'll come back. It's fine. They're hollow.
They will. It's true.
So last time we did the Forest of Fallen Giants. We did a whole bunch of stuff there. We ended up dying. But we met a friend. We met a friend named Kale, who is a map maker. He's a cartographer. And he told us about this house in Majula, and it was locked. And he's like, hey, well, I've got the key. Come live with me in my house. So
Kale said squatters' rights, and we said we agree.
Yeah, and Kale said also, I've got the fucking key, so it's for real, real squatters' rights. Someone died.
Police
here.
can't kick us out.
Someone just
the
died
Blue
here.
Sentinels can't kick us out. Yeah, how did they die?
I don't know, but let's open the door and then let's find out.
Oh. I should have guessed. That's
of course.
Pretty tight, actually. I'm really into that.
Stay calm. So Kale did mention that there's something in the basement, and I wonder if that's all these people are having basement troubles.
I mean,
they seem to be
having. The way Kale talked about the thing in the basement made me a little worried. Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
Kale is definitely like, oh, look at these giant books. These are such good giant books.
That's like, you could only find those are like festivals you could find in a library or something.
Yeah,
or like
right.
Folio 1 or something like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, look at the cover of that one. That one's a great cover.
So sweet.
It's Le something. Le something something something.
Something, yeah.
Someone
think of.
Someone who's who's got this game. Why don't you go ahead and look at that book cover and see what words those are? Put it in
Okay.
Photoshop and play
So
around with it.
why can't anyone do the kind of data mining that I want?
Right?
Finding out the title of this book.
Yeah. There's a lot of copies of it. It would seem.
It would seem.
My favorite thing is it like, okay, so like the books here, right? It's like this is someone who just bought the whole print run.
Oh yeah, no, there were 6 of however many are in here, like 12. There were 12 ever made, and they're just like, you know what? I love it too much. I'm gonna scour the earth and find it.
Yeah. And then there's this big book. Look at this big fucking book here. And these candles are just going.
Now that's a book that could never exist in real life. I've never seen a book that big.
No, that's like the there's like a God, it's like a $10,000 Helmut Newton book.
Okay.
And it's like his retrospective on his work, and it's like 1,000 pages, and it's huge. It comes with its own, I think like it was like Porsche, like the designers for Porsche designed a stand to display the Helmut Newton book, and I have the small version of it, which comes with its own stand. It's a small table stand, but it's also very big, and it's only like $100, the $100 version.
Now, do you ever feel like you'd rather have the bigger version? Like, you ever stop and think, like, in a different world, I would be the one.
You know why? Because if I really want to see tits that big, I can get a bigger television and just put porn on it. It
would be cheaper.
I appreciate Helmut Newton, but I actually really appreciate Helmut Newton in the magazine size. I think that's like, it's like, no, that's what you were shooting for. That's what we're here for.
Interesting.
That being said, if you go to the Helmut Newton Museum in Berlin, there is a gigantic, it's like a 14-foot tall nude of, oh, what's her name? She was can't remember her name now. I've mentioned this on Twitter before, but it's just like it's a nude by her of a black and white nude of her by Helmut Newton, and it is gigantic.
Wow.
And it's incredible. She was in The Night Porter. What's her fucking name? God.
Oh, a Pharaoh's Lockstone is in here on that.
Pharaoh's Lockstone is on that guy. Do you think those were his books? You think, or did you think?
Maybe he was trapped in this library.
Fuck these books.
Seems like one of those places you could get trapped.
It does. It does seem like a place you could trap. There's a note here. Chest, but not here.
Good note.
Sorry, Kale. We're lousy. Just an absolute disgrace of a new
Did he
roommate.
warn us to be neat in his house? Because I'm a little worried about that.
No, he didn't. He didn't say shit. He just said like, look, the basement's bad. He's like terrified of this fucking basement, and we're gonna go down to the basement right now.
Oh, I hear some noises. Yeah, there's something down here.
So he was talking about this, and he said there's a map down here, and
a lot of blood stains too.
Yeah, people are dying on this map. So here's this map of.
What a great map.
It's really interesting because like I can look at how they like made this texture, and it really looks like it involved a lot of the find edge filter in Photoshop. Yes.
It's really good.
So here's a map of we're presuming of Drang Lake. And it's interesting because this is not really what we would normally consider a map. This looks like
no, it is not.
Does not really look like any kind of map, and it's like kind of just like grown on the floor here, like it's like kind of carved into the rock has been like smoothed out, and then this has been etched away into it. But it's
really interesting because like the stone, like it's hard to tell whether the white stone is just like not hewn away at certain points, or if it's supposed to be snow, if like you're looking at it topographically, or it's just an inability to.
Yeah,
there's so much going on with that map.
Yeah, and it's like funny because like, you know, if we get down here, like we can see that there really isn't any depth to that map, you know?
Right.
But like it clearly looks like it's supposed to be, maybe. But so we're down here, and
I wonder if Kale made the map.
You know, I always wonder about Kale and if this is just Kale's fucking house.
Kale's just embarrassed.
Like, you know, like we don't have memory here. Kale is clearly not okay. Kale was mapping Drang Lake on the floor of a cave.
There's a Twitter account that constantly posts, "Is Kale okay?"
So I think also this is also interesting that like the floor here has been like kind of mangled.
Yeah,
Like we spent all this effort tiling, and this is a nice house. Like this is
it's a
clearly
pretty nice house. I
this
mean,
is the
like,
nicest
yeah,
house in Drang Lake. You know, this is the mansion in Drang
it's
Lake.
far and away the nicest house in Drake. Like, let's
Yeah.
not be mistaken here.
But then there's like and like this kind of falls down into this pit, and then like there's like the tiles here are all fucked up and some are missing. There's not enough tiles here.
Yeah,
People have taken tiles away, or they're completely buried in this. But I don't think they're buried in this because then we have this structure here.
now, why do we think people would take the tiles? Do you think it's like a scavenging thing, or do we think like there's something else going on with taking the tiles?
I think it was probably just a scavenging thing, don't you? Like it seems to
Yeah, it
me
seems right.
like these seem like decent kind of big flagstone-y tiles that you would take and you'd go and use them yourself. They're not really mortared in place, as we can see. It's just dirt. Dirt seems to be the only use of kind of mortar here. But so then, be wary of tough enemy in short skeleton.
Huh.
I like to read this as in short skeleton, like the skeleton is
Yeah,
short,
in
but
short,
tough.
skeleton.
So thanks for the heads up, buddy. But we're gonna go down here, see what's down here. Oh, there's a fucking skeleton.
Oh,
Kale, you got a
okay.
fucking skeleton in the basement. You didn't tell me
Is
about
that all it is?
I don't know. That seems like a pretty big deal.
Yes. I mean, you live in Drang Lake. I feel like you've seen worse.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the human effigy.
Carrying a human. How dark? I don't like that.
Buddy, you
That's
could have just
scary.
used it. Oh, it's a fucking skeleton. Is that all you care about, Kale? I mean, look at all these people that died to the skeleton. Wow. You guys need to
I mean,
get
I
good.
guess if you come in here, well, you can't really get in here at a low level, can you? Like,
Well, you gotta at least get to Kale first.
yeah, it feels like at a certain point you're kind of, I don't know, like you should be skeleton ready. Don't give up, skeleton. Yes, there it is. I love it.
He's got an Estus flask shard. That's useful.
Yeah, the game really wants us to go down here.
Yeah, they really. Message ahead. In short, message ahead.
That's a good one.
Chest.
Chest.
Let's open this chest and see what's inside of it. We're down in this here basement. This is a big chest.
It's enormous.
It's big and it's heavy. And look, it's metal. It's solid metal. Or maybe it looks like solid. It might just, at least it is all. It is.
It could be a hope chest. Put like blankets in there.
It has a soul vessel in it.
Now what is that?
Soul vessel. I don't know. Let's find out what the soul vessel is. It's this little weird. Show this to a certain person and a vessel that will accept your souls. It can allow reallocation of levels, but without proper assistance, it may simply drain you of souls. If you truly wish to start again, go to the place where your journey began.
Well, I can imagine who we'd bring that to.
Yeah, so this is actually kind of a neat little item. It's the first time in a Souls game that we are able to reallocate our soul investments, and we take it to the Firekeeper ladies, and we say, hey, we got this thing, and they go, oh, okay, yeah, you wanna change your souls around. And
You want to change your souls around,
and then we can, and we get our points back, and we just we can re-slot them however we want. Oh, here's a brazier we could light if we had a lit torch. That person did.
Yeah, they had the right idea, and then they went and died somehow.
I was gonna say, and then
they promptly died.
So, well, we got the skeleton we can't clear up. Sorry, Kale, but at least we took care of that problem for him.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna be really happy that we did that.
I
right?
think
like
so too. I mean, he should forgive us for breaking all that stuff.
That's a big help to poor Kale.
Yeah. And this is all this. Kale is so incensed with the map downstairs that he hasn't really bothered to, like, decorate or do anything around here or open this chest. Titanite shard and torches. Got 3 of each.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Don't you dare. Bloody expensive. Break it. Break it.
It's bloody expensive, though.
It's a big, what is that, a crow on top of it? Something
No,
furry looking.
it's a
pot.
It's a pot.
Oh, I thought it was a crow.
And then oh, we've got this terrace over here, and we can see those weird piggies that are coming after us.
I hate the hollow pigs. Freak me out. I don't like it.
Someone down there is trying to fight the hollow pigs.
Yeah, they're not going to succeed.
So, oh wait, are the pigs coming for us? Shit, they're coming.
Are they? They're going to climb the steps? They're smart enough to do that? Yeah, they are.
Yep, there they go.
Here they
They climb
come.
the fucking steps. Are they going to come up?
Well, now Kale has bigger problems than the skeleton, doesn't he?
Kale, now you're fucked, buddy. Sorry we let the pigs in.
Unfortunately, yeah. Good news and bad news, Kale.
The follow-up hit single by the Baja Men.
What the pigs?
It was Derby.
Derby.
Well, shit, now we have to get out of here.
Yeah.
I can hear
Anyone's
them.
hearing fighting. The cats are fighting in the room. I apologize for the the Dark Souls of real life in my house.
It's the Dark Souls of real life. The cats are in. Where are the pigs? Where did the pigs go?
Great question.
Are the pigs still hollow, Clarice? Okay. Well, the pigs seem to have fucked up. What if the pigs all just suicide jumped down here?
Look, I mean, would you blame the pigs? They're just trying to get along at this point.
So that's our mansion. That's the mansion of this town of Majula. Like, there's not a lot of houses here. Here's my question for you, Trevor. Mm-hmm. So
I'm listening.
In RPGs, historically, we've got kind of they're very symbolic of a town. There's no such, like, you go to the major city in an RPG and there's like 6 buildings, but you go to the town, like the village, there's like 3 buildings. Right. And it's like okay, well, this is evocative of a city. It is symbolic and it is representational. But Majula, we have this one large house. We have this little shop house, and we have this little house over here. And then we've got kind of some tents, and then we've got this blacksmith over here. Do we think that was all this really ever was?
It's a good question.
Or is this representational again?
I don't know. Like, I get the feeling in some ways that Majula is less representational than other areas in an RPG would be. Like, I get what you're saying about representational in towns, and I think this feels lived in a certain way, as if we're looking at something that had existed or had been built or was being built, as you can sort of see the structure back there, to be lived in and operate as a town, and just either was stopped or destroyed, as opposed to something that is just like, yeah, there's 3 buildings here instead of 10.
It's interesting the way kind of like there's like these those structures off in the distance, and there's also like this kind of big aqueducts off in the distance that are kind of reminiscent of the aqueducts from Lordaeron, but like there's like very interesting structure work happening behind them. Like, okay, first of all, we got that whole castle situation over there, and then we've got the tower off in the distance, and we've got the aqueducts, and then we get closer and we have that kind of collapsed in kind of domed structure. Yeah. And then there's a big like kind of cliffside, and then boom, we hit Majula. And Majula really is kind of nestled in here. And then either someone had built or was in the process of building, or partially built this wall over here.
And the interesting thing about the wall is it's way more structurally sound than everything else in Majula. Like, one of the things that I think Majula works at very well as a design kind of motif, is that all the buildings are ramshackle. Like, it looks like someone just put them together with what was at hand and with what ability they had at hand. Whereas the wall looks architecturally sound. It looks like someone knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting too that the wall is, the wall is one of these kind of proper, real ass fucking walls. Like, these are mortared and bricked, and then the inside is like stuffed with like this I can't remember what they stuffed the walls with, but like,
yeah,
medieval walls were stuffed with this shit, and they had this kind of sandwich layer which allowed them basically to absorb the shock of siege weapons, more or less.
And they had to absorb that shock somehow.
Yeah, which is like, this whole section looks like it's been blown away. Like, where is the rest of the wall? Honestly, it's like, well, it's kind of all over.
Who did that? Like, what siege happened there?
Well, we know the giants came,
and that would make sense.
Yeah, but we got an extra little shard flask, so let's.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Wow.
So there we go. We got our Estus flask is strengthened, and I forgot. That's right. We also bought the second round of soul arrows, so now we've got 60 soul arrows. So we got this little hat. We've got our fire long sword that we can finally use that we found in that side tunnel with the salamander or a dragon or whatever the fuck was in there.
That was a scary thing.
That was scary.
I still remember that. Yeah.
But now it's time to go back to the Forest of Fallen Giants.
Okay.
The Cardinal Tower, because we've got some pathways here that we haven't traversed down because, well, we got blown up to see what would happen.
We got really, really blown up.
We got wrecked. So let's see what Malencia has for us. Let's see what we got. Well, she's got this Pharos Lockstone that I want, and there's also this fragrant branch of yore, which restores living things from petrification.
Ooh, I love that. You know what I think of when I see that in any game?
Right?
What place will this open for me?
Right, and like we already have seen,
can I talk to?
We've seen one at least. In Things Betwixt. So there's that. So that's gonna be 16,000 souls right there.
That we'll seems like need. Listen, it's a fair price.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. We bought her one spell, so that's a big deal. We're actually gonna we can buy 2 of these. I'm gonna buy 2 of them because I like those little life gems, those juicy life gems. So yeah, and it's interesting. So the shards of Estus flask here, that's what gives us our uses. So now we've got a third Estus flask. We've got 3 Estus flask uses.
Good news.
Whereas before there was the whole kindling mechanic. That's gone from this. We're not kindling. We're not thinking about kindling. We're just not doing that. But so
stop thinking about kindling. It's not coming back.
Let's see. So there's that guy up there. We should probably, we didn't. There's stuff up here. So we're just gonna climb up here. That guy can just be down there and just deal with it.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oh wait, didn't we? Oh yeah, did we eat Pursuer up here? Did Pursuer kill us?
We got completely. Whoa! Look at all these buddies up here.
Yikes!
Whoa!
Oh my!
There's a lot of dudes up here.
No, get your souls!
Well,
Wow,
damn, there weren't
Derby.
even a lot of souls up there that were worth it. But you know
That
what?
was some yell right there,
That
Derby.
was, yeah. Yeah, the yell, I think it actually gets increasingly worse as you become more hollowed. Yeah, like it's bad.
Absolutely terrifying.
So I want you to look up at the health bar, Trevor, because you'll notice something about it.
Is it shorter?
It's shorter.
We've been punished.
Yes. This is one of the things, one of the differences in Dark Souls 2 is that when you die, you become hollow, and when you die hollow, you become a little more hollowed until, and your health bar will increasingly get shorter.
What happens if you lose all your health?
You can only get to 50% of your maximum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
suppose that makes sense.
so it's a bummer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So we don't want to die so much, which is it's interesting that they do that, because like it feels very kind of like, I understand why they do it, but it also feels like it's not the Dark Souls kind of thing to do.
It's a little too punitive in some. It feels too punitive.
Yeah.
In some ways, right?
And like Demon Souls, the thing with Demon Souls is, there's soul form and body form, and those two.
Strong.
Yeah, they're tough. But he also has that shield he's hiding behind. You know, it's just fuck this asshole up here.
Hiding behind your shield. Think you're better than me.
Come on, what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? I'm up here.
But you were saying soul form and body.
Yeah. So that, like, that at least kind of has a big thematic like sensibility to it. That like it feels okay when you lose half your health when you're in soul form. But the way that people play that game is you just accept that soul form is your default form.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Because if you don't, you're gonna. You'll absolutely lose your mind.
Yeah. Be wary of enemy horde. Well, that's good to think about.
I will be.
I love enemy hordes. It's in here. There's a whole bunch of ballista.
Rejoice, because ballista.
That is one of my favorite things. Jesus, I forgot there's a bunch of dudes out here.
Yeah, I love that ballista too, though. It's such overkill. Oh, no! Derby.
Oh. Okay, so that's 2 deaths so far.
Derbs is having a rough one.
Derbs is having a rough one. That's how it be that way sometimes.
It does.
I think that dude like just doesn't understand anymore. Like he's just like, I'm up here, I don't know what happened.
Please stop bothering me. He found a spot. Oh. He was lulling you into a false sense of security.
He was. Yeah, he's still up there. He's still like, I can still throw shit at you, fucker. It's like, that's fair.
Now, I've never actually paid attention to this. If you stop going hollow, does your health bar next time you go hollow start at the same level? Like, are we ever going to get that health back, or is that gone?
If I become human again, then it will reset that. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not.
Yeah.
There's like and there
it's like an incentive.
There is an item that we will find eventually that will cap it at like it's only a 25% loss as opposed to half.
Okay.
So there's ways around it. I just tend to just like, again, like I just kind of assume I'm like, well, I don't have that health. which makes things very difficult sometimes. But
I love it so much. They all just aim right at you.
fuck you, buddies. I'm up here.
Uh-oh. Wow, complete ignorance of proper siege tactics. Ceding the high ground. Just
There we go, Derby. That's right. We did it that time. We showed them. There's still more in here, though. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
but they're not firing at you. Oh, still alive. Did the praise the sun move before you?
Yeah, it's just that little bit of extra time to die. And so now we're in here.
Academy Award goes to that guy.
Blue wooden shield. And
Okay.
great soul arrow.
There we go.
That's
a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's to knock them on the ass spell.
They should make a section in this game, or they should have made a section in this game where you have to get behind the ballistas and do like a railgun section, just like House of the Dead or something.
Well, funny you should mention that, because we might actually end up, shooting some people with ballistas not before too long.
Wonderful.
What's this? Oh, look at all these notes.
Hmm.
Visions of trap. Therefore, composure required ahead. Be wary of trap. And then or. Let's see. What does this one say? Trap ahead. Try shield. Well, we don't have a shield. Do we have a shield? Should we try? We have a shield we could try. Well, we'll try the wooden blue shield. There we go. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. It's a nice little shield. Okay, so.
I like it.
Oh.
Wow.
Poison gas. That wouldn't have helped us very much now, would it?
I don't think the shield would have helped at all.
No. But hey. We got.
Oh, well,
Titanite
there is ore in there.
There is
though.
ore.
Visions of trap and then ore.
I really don't think we need the shield. Derby's not a shield person.
You should get out your catalyst though, or else you're gonna
No.
you're gonna end up reaching for nothing when we're in trouble.
It's true. Oh, but look at this. Look at this
Oh.
weird wall. Oh.
Oh.
Should we use our Ferrous Lockstone?
I love the Pharaoh's Lock stones.
Let's stick it in its mouth.
I know there are places you're like that they have more or less of an effect, but I think they're super cool.
So this is neat. So it does this shit, and then we do this, and it shows us where the wall is.
Oh, cool.
And here we have. Oh, it just opened that one right up. Okay, Derbs. Sure.
Derby doesn't care.
And we get a Titanite slab. And what else are we getting out of here? What else is in here? The Chloranthy,
the Chloranthy ring.
It's kind of funny how like they do you get some pretty decent shit like right off the bat. Oh, we're not wearing any of our rings. We need to wear our rings. We should wear our covenant ring.
Should bring your covenant ring too.
So now we got Chloranthy,
green aura.
and now we're actually going to do poise damage with our spell attacks and stuff like that, because I for some reason didn't have the stone ring on, and that ring is super crucial because it does actually do poise damage.
I love the Chloranthy ring because it really like changes the entire way that you play the game.
Yeah, having that quick refresh of your stamina is a big deal.
Enormous, yeah.
Like no matter which way you play either too. Like if you're using a small fast weapon, you can really dish out the attacks and quickly
And still have time to roll away.
Yeah, or the big weapons, you can get in that hit and then you can roll. That's huge. Door's not open from this side, but this one said try attacking, and we already know.
Why not?
This is one of my favorite things in this game because they go to fucking investigate.
That's so great. Oh, that's so good. I don't know if I've ever done that.
It's so good. I love it so much. It's really fun because if you don't know what's going on, you hit the door, and it's like, well, fuck, the door didn't break because you can't break the door.
Right.
Oh shit.
And then all of a sudden, oh boy, yeah.
But like they'll like just kind of keep coming out. But I love the way he opens the door and peeks out.
Yeah, like there's like an element of like real curiosity there.
And it's so good. It's like really like one of like the best touches. Chest right. Visions of chest.
Visions of chest.
Chest left. Chest back.
Chest back. Visions
Alright.
of chest.
Should have checked those guys to see if they're. And then we get a
The
life ring and a large
And
titan.
a large titan. Yeah, nice.
Liar. Okay. There's no other.
The only liar in here is you.
It's true. The Pharaoh's things are great because I love like their little face like carved into walls, and then they make these like little projected faces where the enchanted door is. But like
I like how much more they look so haunting when they don't have the little stone in their mouth, but then when you feed them, they look so much happier.
yeah. Well, it's so funny because like they really like I'm always just like kind of look at them and I'm just like remind me of like a weird version of the Mars face.
Yeah, I can see it.
So that's where I always end up thinking about it. We might as well just use it. We've got the ring slot.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how it is sometimes.
Can't hurt right now. Probably the first one to go.
Yeah. All right. So there's a guy over here.
What's his deal?
Oh. Look at him.
He's brooding.
Yeah, he is.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times.
He's got a mellifluous
Well,
voice.
I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge?
Love this guy.
My name is Pate.
What up, Pate?
Love Pate.
I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Uh-oh.
So,
I bet Pate is involved with those bandits. Just a guess.
yeah, probably just to guess, but one of my favorite things is, do you know who that is?
The voice actor?
The voice of Pate?
Oh, I feel like I do. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
It is Peter Serafinowicz.
Oh, that's who I saw doing the video for this before too. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think he did the voice for this. He was our faithful live action Tick for a while there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty good in that.
Yeah, like I was surprised by that one. But yeah, it's always funny like usually it's just kind of like they're like kind of like, weird like Czechoslovakian actors and stuff.
Yeah, and they just got Peter Serafinowicz.
Yeah, and like
why not?
And then we also have I mentioned her last time, Ruth Negga as the voice of the Emerald Herald.
Right.
So it's just strange, like Dark Souls 2 kind of, then like Ruth Negga wasn't really like Ruth Negga had yet to do like anything that put her on the map in a big way before Dark Souls 2. So it wasn't like, oh, they got household names, but it's just kind of like, huh,
right. It's pretty cool. Like, I mean, it's a neat difference because like, I feel like I don't know, like it's either Eastern European or it's someone who kind of sounds British in the same way everyone sounded. And Serafinowicz and sorry, now I'm just thinking that like I can keep one name in my head at any time.
Ruth
Rosdahl.
Yeah.
Ruth Negga, thank you. Both have like actually sort of distinctive voices that don't just sound like the crestfallen soldier.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting, yeah.
And he's from like Liverpool or something like that, I think. And she's like from Ireland.
Oh, yes. You be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first.
Oh, Pate.
The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed.
So Pate is very, very smooth talking here, but also a little bit. I love like the quirkiness to him because he is kind of, there is a sinister quality to it. We don't know if Pate just let this warrior die, or Pate killed this warrior, or Pate, tricked this warrior to his death, or however this warrior, went in there. Clearly the warrior is not alive anymore. They're not with us.
Right. Yeah. I think that's almost perfectly. Yeah. I can't imagine it not being.
But also that Pate's just kind of chilling out here. Like, what is Pate waiting for? And
Another victim, or yeah, it's sort of like a more nuanced Patches.
It is, and like I love the kind of the way Pate's body movement is. Like this is like he's not quite crestfallen. He's like seated. It's easy to be like, oh look, he's seated down like the crestfallen warrior, but he's not. He's very kind of purposefully waiting for something to happen.
Do you think he's like waiting for his warrior friend to come back?
I think he's waiting for someone to not fuck it up, and then to bring him the goods.
Does he say anything else?
Let's see.
I'll leave
Give
this
us the
one to
ring.
you. I'm worried about what might be inside. I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might
So
be
there is a
inside.
video of Peter Serafinowicz playing this game. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I have not. That's really funny.
It's very funny, and it's by that. So that was what I was trying to remember when we were by that tree with all the bodies, where there's like a million hollows just coming at you. That's the point where he's like, yes, it's this wonderful, mysterious land. Whoa, there's one coming now. It's wonderful.
So good. Well, I think we should go in here. I think Pate.
Oh, 100%. I would
think
be
we're just
furious
gonna-
if you. We gotta see what
Go
happens.
see what's in here, and then, well, what's?
Nothing's closed yet, so.
Yeah, it seems fine. Oh no, there it goes.
Ah,
Well, that sucks.
wonder if Pate did that. Guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I don't like. It's unclear.
Like, I like him better than Patches because in my mind he definitely did that and like left us to die, but there's no moment where like he actually has.
Oh shit!
Oh god. Where he actually has like pulled the trigger on us.
Thank God for the stone ring.
Seriously.
Whew. Much life down
Nice
there.
work. Levitating boxes.
Yeah, right. So. Oh, soldier helm.
Like that.
Throwing knife. There's sounds of people hacking at things or doing something, and we can't see them.
It's a
There's
nice
this
tree.
nice tree.
Yeah, you don't see trees like that too often in Dark Souls. It's
No,
like a nice
no, that's a nice
inside a
tree.
courtyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's not really like any tree I've seen. It's weird that there's no branches under that height, but
Yeah. Well, because there's no way for it to photosynthesize down that height.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe that's the problem.
Like, if there were branches, they'd probably killed them off so they could keep growing up. That's what we would call leggy growth.
A friend of mine was watching an episode and was yelling at me when I didn't know what bound meant, so I expect he'll be yelling at me now too.
Well, see, you got to know what root bound means, especially in Dark Souls, because so much shit around here is very root bound.
It's true.
But here we
Oh, there's another tree over there. Look, it's the same one over to
yeah, it's over there.
yeah. It's a motif. It is
Yeah,
a clone
look at that.
tool.
It is a what is it? Good trees or whatever. What was? What was
Nice tree. Lovely tree.
No, there was the tree asset thing.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
No, I don't remember, but
lovely
yes, no, I know
trees
what you're
had
talking
some name
about.
like that. Hurrah for victory! Yes, hurrah for victory
Oh wait,
indeed.
what's this blood? Oh, I guess people probably run in. And
They might run in. I don't know. Maybe there's something over here. You never know. Like there's a big tall, some
yeah.
aromatic
Ooh, aromatic
ooze.
ooze. Ugh.
They say an illusory wall. I don't remember one there. That's bullshit.
Is that an illusory wall?
That one right here.
Probably not. Okay.
I like we get we're getting our good medieval construction here with these kind of vaulted archways here.
Yeah, we're
And-
just under that one like classic former government building in Paris right now.
But then again, like here we do have a different type of construction for this wall than we do have for the walls of Majula.
Mhm.
This has been stuccoed. We can see where the stucco is peeled away and fallen off. With these good steps.
I like them a lot.
Yeah. I feel like there's some bullshit around here somewhere. What is this?
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Why does everyone keep talking about illusory walls that are like I don't understand the illusory
right arm.
wall lies. Like
Oh, but they're everywhere.
yeah. What's this person doing? Okay. Okay, sure. What's up here? We're hearing more noises. What is
Someone's having a good time. Ugh. I can see why you'd cut down that tree.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
It's kind of a rough one. Very bloodborne bridge.
It's extremely. What's over here? Hurrah for head. Oh, let's say
Drop back in on Pate.
we could just drop back in on Pate, but I don't think Pate had our. Pate warned us. Pate clearly said. Pate was like, "No, there's shit back there, and the door lock's behind you." So what's up, Pate?
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Yeah, Pate.
Oh.
Pate.
But you should take this.
A white soapstone.
It allows undead to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand. Well,
Missed opportunity to
I
make
see
a
you
plan.
managed to escape.
Okay.
Be careful.
Bye, Pate. So Pate gave us a white sign
white soapstone.
soapstone. So now we can leave notes to help people if we want to.
Like illusory wall ahead.
It's true. Do we have enough souls to get a level? We do. Why don't we go do
We
that?
have a lot of souls right now, yeah.
Okay, we got 1,500. That's enough to get something, and we'll get our. Maybe we'll reattune our spells and give ourselves some of those great souls, or great soul spears. Or oh, there's someone we could. Dragon remnants.
Ooh.
Sinner dragon.
Is there
Okay,
a
sure.
I didn't know there's a dragon covenant in this
Oh,
one.
a
too.
dragon spirit has invaded. Dragon spirit dissipated the disappearance of the eye. Well, is there a dragon spirit? Where are they?
I don't think they're here anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna
They
say, did they?
disappeared.
Okay, fine. Yeah, they must not be there if
Goodbye forever.
oh, that's right. In order to do the thing, we have to go all the way back.
Yeah, it's rude.
Yeah, I guess it's fine. Here, we'll just zip back real fast. Because now we can just zip back real fast. It's not.
It's true.
It's just like
Not nearly as hard.
Just popping back to the Emerald Herald, saying hi.
Is that a shard?
right.
Here, let me see it. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Did we find another shard? Oh yeah, we must have.
Yeah, remember it was in Kale's house.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, because we already gave that one to her, didn't we?
No, we didn't. We
Oh.
went right from there. Or did we? Wait.
Yeah, no.
No, that's
We
always
must
an
have found
option.
another one in the hole. But
very possible, yeah.
Okay, let's see. So we can't. If we put another point in attunement, it doesn't quite get us to 3 slots. We
There's
can
also
up
no point
Dex,
to
which
do it
will
if we're
give
not at
us
3 spots.
more strength, but I think we should just keep putting it in faith because if ultimately we want to get our faith and our intelligence up.
Isn't that always the dream?
It's true. So we could. We'll put it in faith. We'll get both to 14, and we'll go from there.
It seems reasonable. It's a steep climb, but it's a good
It is a
idea.
steep climb, but that's why we've got our fire longsword. You know.
Yeah.
Um.
In the meantime, before we can do that.
So let's see. We can get rid of one of these guys, one of these soul arrows. And we can replace it with a great soul arrow, which we get 15 uses of those instead of 30, but
it's much stronger.
It's
right?
much stronger, and we can save it for the big boys. Whereas with the little one, we can just clean up with. Now we'll go back to the Forest of Fallen Giants. So it's interesting that the forest is now the Forest of Fallen Giants, because clearly the giants lost. Whatever battle, whatever siege the dragons were doing, or the giants were doing when they decided to come to these lands, they lost that battle.
Not that you'd know it by looking at Majula.
Yeah, Majula does not look like it did so well in that war. So that is a thing, you know. He didn't see us.
Good.
And so we went forward last time. We went to the right. So there's only this way left now.
I think that's a good place to go.
Yeah. So
that was what we peeked over and saw on our trip into a trap.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes back here. There's a bunch of dudes up there too. Look at all these dudes.
Just a bunch of dudes hanging out. Dude being guys.
Just dudes throwing stuff. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Because it looks like we could throw stuff here too. Do we have any things that we can throw? We don't have any fireballs.
Oh yeah, there we go.
No, that's the witching urn. That's magic. I want fire. We don't have any fireballs to throw. That's sad. Because this whole place looks like it's really combustible.
Yeah, it looks like it would go up in a second.
Go. Come on, buddies. Oh.
Not as combustible as
No, not as combustible as you'd think.
That guy alive there? Hanging?
Stop throwing shit at me. Jerk off.
Extremely rude guy up there.
Well, there's that one, at least. There he goes.
That's like what? Yeah, one less. So it's a significant decrease in the amount of extremely irritating people throwing guns.
That guy was just having a nap. He had a winged spear on him.
He might have been able to take you had he equipped his winged spear and not taken a nap.
It's true. But he was busy taking a nap. Naps are good. Look at these guys. These guys are over here just hacking away at that tree.
They're not going to get it down, I don't think.
No.
That tree looks really sturdy.
I wonder, like, how long they've been at that tree, you know?
I wonder about this, too, especially after that hollow opened the door for us. Like, how much choice do they have over their actions, I wonder?
So that's an interesting-looking tree. I'd like to get to that tree, but there's these guys in the way.
Looks like it almost has a form.
It's kind of Tweedledee and Tweedledum, just like not really with it.
No.
Hey, tree. This tree.
This tree has a
has
body and musculature.
Yeah, and it's like got like part of an arm, and I like where the arms, where it's now kind of growing these like roots down, like it's trying to regrow the arm.
Alas,
Alas,
nothing happened.
Sadness ahead.
Oh.
So the myth of this forest is that where the giants died, trees started sprouting. And that's why it's the forest of fallen giants, because the giants fell, made trees, and here we kind of see that coming true. This tree is growing out of this giant. It's not a good tree though. Like this is not.
No, it's a bad tree.
This is a bad tree. This is one of those classic Dark Souls unpleasant trees.
You hate to look at it. You hate to be around it. It's just, yeah.
But like we can see it's kind of this. What's going on here? Left leg. Yes. Yes.
That's a really good one.
This is a really good one. Let's. You know what? We can do that too, smart guy. Wait, do we not have the message stone? We don't. We don't have the message stone. We can't do it.
You can't do that, yeah.
Oh well.
We can just leave a summon sign, yeah. I'm sure we'll remember to do it next time.
I'm sure. Once we get our we've got a ladder here, we can go up. Aha. Oh, there's that guy.
Oh.
Hey, buddy. Gonna fuck you up when we get over there. Gonna fuck you up for making us go.
They definitely gave you that to get your revenge early if you want.
Yeah, they did. I like that the Dark Souls does give you a crossbow early in Dark Souls 2 also. If you do the little jumpy jump, you can get that one crossbow in Undead Burg. Hey, buddy.
Ooh, he knows he's gonna get it.
He does. He's gonna get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to come closer? Anyone else down here? Oh, there's that guy.
Question? Oh, yeah, his friend.
Fuck you, asshole.
That's how you killed me.
Yeah. Derby fucking
Absolute
coming
massacre.
down with the ninja attack.
Like no mercy.
I think it's the Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox, and
One of your absolute favorites.
like
I know.
really actually one of my favorites. There's like one room where ninjas just keep falling, like it's like very early in the game, and ninjas just keep falling out of the ceiling. I remember first seeing it and my friends, and like he was playing, his dad was playing it, and we were just watching him play it, and he was just like, we were like, man, you just leave the fucking room, bro. Just leave the room. Just leave the room. Leave the room. Just get out of the room. The ninjas will stop falling from the ceiling if you leave the room.
Oh. Who did that? Oh, did your sword do that?
Yeah, because it's fire
That's
sword.
So good. That's so good. Oh, I didn't even think of it.
I didn't think about it either.
What a great game.
But so yeah, he just like wouldn't leave the fucking room, and the ninjas kept falling out of the fucking ceiling, and he was just like,
That dad was definitely doing that to get your goat.
And the best thing was when we were like, motherfucker, just leave the room, and he was just like, nah, they gotta run out of fucking ninjas sometime.
He's 100% correct.
And
in any reasonable world, they would have to run out of ninjas at some point.
And it's really funny because to this day, I don't know if they actually do to stop coming out of the room. They might. Like, there might be a limit to the number of ninjas that come out of that ceiling, but I'll never know. Because we never let him finish. Look at that dude. That dude was so hyped to come down here.
He leaped at you.
Look at him. He is so eager.
Not like his
Where
friend.
is he
His
going?
friend was like...
Wait, where is he going? Buddy.
What is happening?
What is going on?
What is he? Why is he...
He
going
wants
to
to
chop that
fucking
tree?
finish the tree.
What? He went after the tree?
Yeah, I don't know. I have never...
That's really strange.
I have never seen that happen in all the years of playing Dark Souls.
That's very weird. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that.
That was incredible, though. I was totally like, I was like, oh shit, he's like, he saw me from all the way over there, and now he's gonna come, like, he wants to come start shit. No, he just
He just needed his brain just said, I got to get that tree. That tree is a problem.
Yeah, he really wanted to come to get that tree. Hey, buddy, over here. Buddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should have kept at it there. You could have gotten Derby down.
Yeah. I just didn't, I didn't want to waste the soul arrows, but I probably should have spent the soul
Ooh,
arrows.
look at that.
Dead end ahead. Thanks. But yeah,
Good
look at that.
look at that glassy water.
There's this
Is that thing?
it's a hand with a sword.
Ah,
Yeah.
look
Let me get a better look at it from over here. But yeah, see, that's a hand holding a sword.
cut off at the wrist, and there's a little soul there if you can run
Yeah,
up the
there's
sword.
something up there. Yeah, we'll have to go out there, see what's going on. So this is a
Wow.
sword. I still don't know what the deal is here. Ambush ahead. In short, be wary of above. Okay. Ambush ahead. Oh, look at this.
Oh
look
yeah,
at,
look at that.
damn, there's Jesus.
This is a series. Speaking of the ninja room, right?
Whoa there, Derby. Don't fall
Don't
off.
get too excited.
There's a
Wow.
lot of dudes up here on this sword. So it's weird, right? Because this sword is going into, there's a halberd up here. There's this like this wrist, and this sword is going into this building, which is
It's
a
just like
very
a-
weird thing.
Yeah, but also like it's like, and I'm not nitpicking and saying like, oh, it doesn't make any sense. It's like it's clearly not stable in any real way. Like it shouldn't be like that, and yet somehow it's like hanging on.
yeah, it's like, well, this is my thing. Is like, how did it end up here? Is it this guy's sword hand?
Yeah, I think so. He's missing that hand.
He's
It's
missing-
cut up right at the wrist.
Yeah. And then, so there's like, how did it end
guy's
up
head.
in here? Did a giant break off that motherfucking mother's hand and then smash it through this wall? Is that what happened?
I think so. I mean, that's
Like,
the only thing I can imagine.
That's the only reading I have of this. That is the coolest fucking thing.
It's extremely cool. It's like I like Dark Souls because of the way that it shows you stuff like that, and then just like refuses to tell you how it happened. Just like, yeah, make it up in your own head, and it'll be really cool, but only in your own mind.
Yeah, like
It's very much like all the descriptions of Gwyn's various wars and stuff, where they're like, and then Gwyn did slay such and such, and it's the coolest thing you ever saw, but you just gotta take our word for it.
yeah. No, it's like here are these like this massive structures that like they were built as like these like like these fuck yous to like anyone who would dare come and invade, and then like Invader was just like, I broke your dude and I smashed your wall out with it. Because like this was broken and slammed into this. There's no, because like it wasn't like it fell. There's no
That
way
was a
for it to
statement.
fall. Yeah, this is a statement. This is a fuck you. And that's cool as hell. Also, there's a turtle guy
Really
over here.
cool. Oh, there he is. He's hiding.
There's
Look at
another.
him- Look at him hiding there.
Yeah, he's just hiding out over there.
Like, hey, don't tell anyone I'm here.
Yeah. We're gonna have to kick it with the great soul arrows because
Yeah, he's
a big boy.
and you don't have a lot of room to dodge.
No, I don't have a lot of room to do much of anything.
You know, the sword through the wall is kind of like a cooler version of Ozymandias. Look at my worksheet ideas there. Two severed trunks in the desert. One was jammed into a castle.
Okay, well, we took that care of that guy. It only took 5 great soul arrows.
Not bad.
Alright, so... what's it say? Tight spot, Patty. Yeah, okay. Is there anything? Just trying to see if we... I don't think we missed anything. No, we come back there another way. That's right. I remember now. So...
So I guess we go through that door?
Can we go through that door?
I don't think we've been through there yet.
Locked.
Oh, well.
We need a key for that.
Is there a fog? Yeah, there's the fog door.
There's a fog door. Enter the mist. And oh, here we are on this side of things now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is different.
You know, this hallway.
Cozier. I feel like I can smell the turkey leg already.
We can pick up that. We get some fire arrows there. And we can open this door.
Now, fire arrows are fun because that means you could light all those things on fire if you wanted to. You knew. You knew.
Oh yeah, well, 'cause we've been down this way before.
True.
You asshole. Yeah. That's right. So we got a bunch of souls now.
feels risky not to use them.
We've got our shortcut. We've got a bunch of souls. Let's see, is there anything?
Probably should go back and let's trade those in.
Yeah, let's see what's over this way just a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Definitely.
Yeah, we know what that guy was about. Firebomb, hey.
All right.
Large letter shield and a life gem. You should have used that. Hurrah for shield. Hurrah for treasure, but be wary of shield. Friend. Give up on.
Don't give up, Hollow. Shaking its little trident.
It's true. So I think since this is the only next door option to go down, well, I think we'll go back up.
Yeah.
And we'll get some of our spells back. 'Cause we're a little
This
bit.
is the part of the game I think that most confuses my sense of geometry in some ways. This castle is so, it feels like it should make so much sense, and yet I'm always surprised by where it ends up.
Yeah, it is it is a little disorienting. Actually, let's use these. Let's use this. Well, gee, we've got just enough souls to buy something from Valencia.
I knew you'd be back.
So I think we should probably, while we're here, we should just go ahead. We should just actually spend our souls and buy this.
Well, Pharaoh's Lockstone, cool. We can make
Yeah.
another thing happen.
So we're gonna buy that Ferris Lockstone, and that's gonna. We won't get our levels, but that's okay. We're gonna go down here, reset our spells. Got our soul arrows. We got our great soul arrow. We're gonna slide down here, and we're gonna see this guy on the ledge over here. Hey, buddy.
Okay. Like how calmly he walks across. Like definitely, like following all of the OSHA regulations. Being careful. At work.
Got that little punch in me. Just that one little punch. Alright, so now we're gonna go. We're gonna take this ladder. Or this little lift.
It makes sense to me.
There's that where we couldn't get to before, where the salamanders live. Which is fine and normal. Just keeping salamanders in your castle.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
Well,
normal.
why wouldn't you want to keep the
it's a
salamanders in your
completely
castle?
normal thing to do.
If you don't keep them in your castle, then they're going to attack your castle.
What's that?
They're going to get big, and they're going to become dragons.
There's a little creepy guy, little creeping dude.
Oh,
Look at him.
he's so sneaky.
He's a little sneaky Pete.
Good
Now
try,
he's
though.
dead.
Good try.
I want to see something here. I want to see. Let's try. I think we just use it and it reverses it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey,
okay.
look.
Ooh, summon sign. Who do we got?
We can summon Mild-Mannered Pate. Or we
Sweet, I
can
love
summon Sellsword Lewit. Sellsword Lewit is wild because look at Sellsword Lewit's deal. He's just two fucking shields. Like he's just
I like that.
big baller
That's
boy.
Cool.
I
What
don't.
the idea there is.
So we could summon Pate. I don't. There's a thing. One of the things that's like that is the another annoying thing with Dark Souls is you have to summon NPCs. Certain NPCs have to be summoned 3 times when they're available, so that you can complete their quest line. I don't think that's the deal with Pate. The other thing is they have to survive. If they die, like if you die in the summon, you die in real world. Basically, it's kind of the deal there.
That's
yeah, they'll still just.
Jeez.
Yeah. The first couple times I played this game, I was just like, why can I never get anywhere with one of the NPCs? And it was because they just died in one of the battles, and like I was like, okay, well that sucks.
That's a drag.
I think we're gonna summon Sellsword Lewit instead of Pate, honestly, because I don't.
Well.
We'll
Sellsword Lewit is Sellsword Lewit actually like an NPC that we can do anything with?
No, they're just like they're just an NPC that just hangs out. We'll summon Pate. Why not?
Yeah.
This is an easy enough boss from what I remember. What up, Mild-Mannered Pate?
I like Pate's outfit. It's really good.
So let's go through this mission. Let's fight this boss.
Ooh, yes.
No, this is a giant.
Upsetting monster. He is the last giant. Pate is just getting barked.
So he just tore his arm off.
Yeah, ripped off his arm to use as a sword. It's a good idea, actually. Absolutely. What's
Hey,
around
you
you?
just got beat with that dude's arm. Oh. We just got beat with his arm. There we go.
Pate's like, listen, I got beat, you got beat.
R.I.P. Giant.
Thanks, Pate.
Thanks, Pate.
Long. With the soldier key, I bet we can use that to open that door. Just
Yeah.
again.
So this is.
Can't believe
This
there was
is,
a giant living down here still.
Oh, there's a giant that was like imprisoned. It was like partially crucified, covered, like stabbed through with like rusty swords everywhere.
Yeah.
And so the giants are interesting because they're kind of they're like stone themselves. They're just
Yeah, I mean they're very organic in kind of like a terrifying way, actually. But like, yeah, it's I don't know, like they're very much a kind of like, yeah, they're not organic either, I guess, for lack of a better way of
no.
saying that.
But this is an interesting thing. So this is um there's like clearly part of there's a whole like parapet here,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's this big wall structure, and then but we're in a cave.
How'd the parapet get down here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how did it get in here? Did it fall through that hole? Because that's not a very big hole. Lots of questions about this, and especially because this cave has been a cave for a long time, judging by the stalactites and the stalagmites. Those take a really long time to form.
Yeah, no, you got to have water drip. Yeah, it's been here for thousands of years based on those.
Yeah, those have been here for quite some time.
And yet the parrot, well, I guess the parapet would still be in decent shape. So I guess, are we to understand that the giant has been living here in a half dead state for thousands of years?
It seems to be kind of like what we've got going on. Also, that this is like a structure that has been like this we've carved out this tunnel back here,
Mm-hmm.
and then this giant cave structure is here. But like,
Do you think the parapet made that hole?
I don't know. Like, it clearly can't have. That hole is
Well,
not big enough.
Are you
Trevor, that
you
hole
trying
is just simply not big enough.
you trying to do spatial logic with me in Dark Souls? I don't
Yes,
know.
I am doing spatial logic with Dark Souls. But that hole is big enough for the giant to fall through.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
to have that light just shine on him forever while he was crucified here.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I feel bad for the giant. I'm glad we did the needful on that one.
Sellsword Lewitt, we can still summon you?
Cool.
Weird. So let's see. Look at this. Oh, that's locked. So we don't have a key to that door.
Hmm.
I wonder if
So what does the soldier key do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is it that door by the sword in the wall?
I bet it is. But you know what? I'm not going to find out right this second.
You shouldn't.
That. Because I'm going to go spend 7,800 souls.
Yeah, 7,800 souls is just begging for you to lose them.
Yeah,
It's
especially
begging
at this
for
level.
you to make a mistake. Yes, exactly.
Like, at this level where that is a significant number of souls. I actually want to go use these to level up, though.
Yeah, that's a like 2 levels in faith or more, 3 maybe.
Yeah. Oh, why did I do that? I went to the... went right back to where we were. That happens sometimes. You just...
Sometimes it's where you're supposed to be.
Bearer of the curse, seek the lest this land.
I think like the whip is one of those things that I tried to use at one point thinking it looked really cool and it disappointed me badly.
The old... If you can get the old whip from the birds, it actually rocks.
Okay.
Wow, I gotta put 3 levels in to get 1 more slot. Oof. It's a lot of investment. But we can get... So we got 4 levels to play with here. So we could get faith all the way up to 10.
It's pretty good.
Which gets us very close to our goal, right off the bat. But then we could get 3 slots, and 1 point in faith.
You know, honestly, you know this better than I do. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Like it's funny because it is the decision of between like, do we get to being a hexer faster, which is valid, or do we? Because like you can cast hexes with this. It'll just cast it as it'll scale from faith instead of intelligence. When our intelligence is our higher score. But this way we can have 60 soul arrows and 15 greater soul arrows. So
It's so good.
yeah.
I think maybe we want the 60 soul arrows.
Yeah, I think we want that. Because they'll get more souls. Because now we can do this. And that's just buying peace of mind.
Derby's just selling insurance now.
I mean, isn't that what Dark Souls is all about?
Buying insurance?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
What up, buddy? Because like now I'm just like boom, boom. What? Casting spells. Casting spells.
Imagining not making it to a bonfire before you'd have time to like re-up 60 soul arrows is very surprising.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if you ever got to 0 at this point.
Yeah, and right now we're using this. We're not using hexes right now.
No.
Oh, but we got lots of dudes coming at us. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Oh, good times. Noodle salad.
Oh boy. Well, look, you spent the 7,000 souls at least.
I did. But I still had 1,000 left over. But
Yeah.
I should have like I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna spend all the souls, and I was like, no, clearly I'm just out of souls now, and that's not the case. I was not just out of souls.
It felt like you were out of souls, though.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. That's the weird thing. Like, you can get like bonus souls a little bit, or bonus casts depending on like your stats, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think that's the case because we got 62 soul arrows.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey,
I
look,
thought that
our
would be at the
souls,
bottom.
our souls were here. Yeah, thank God. Okay, so now we got to deal with these two assholes.
Yes, we do.
Okay, just one. God, jerk off.
They really do not use their shields very well.
No, not so much. Do you wanna come running, guy? Okay. No, that guy did not want to run.
It was good that you gave him that chance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
here's our doorway. Oh, what could possibly be up this way? Oh, there's this guy. Oh, there's this guy too. A lot of jerk-offs all over the place.
Well, these jerk-offs.
That's how I feel about like the hollow and like the swordsman, especially. I'm just like jerk off.
I do. I love the simplicity of just being like, huh, a lot of jerk-offs are.
Yeah. Look at this jerk off.
Guy's weirdo helmet.
Yeah, they got those good weird helmets.
It's like a worse version of the Dark Souls 1 helmet.
But they got those big swords. You know.
Better version of the Dark Souls 1 swords.
Yeah. Anyone else up here being an asshole? Oh, this guy's up here being an asshole. Good move, Derby.
All right.
All right. Got that item.
Gem. All right. Not bad. So what's behind this mist door?
I don't know. Let's go find out. Enemy ahead.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's enter the mist and see who this second boss is.
Okay.
Nope. This is so fucking good.
It's Pursuer.
It's Pursuer. We get the proper introduction. Look at that shit.
I love Pursuer so
Sorry,
much.
Dark Souls 2. It's a mech game. You cannot tell me this motherfucker is not a mech. This is fucking Armored Core right here. And he's gonna fly. Fucking.
I mean, at that point,
look at this.
yeah.
Look at this fucking Gundam.
I love him so much. Oh!
Damn it.
Cool.
Oh, he broke one.
Yeah, he knows what you're planning.
Oh! Oh my god, this is so good. It was so fucking terrible.
Ah!
Just right off the ledge.
I quit!
Yeah, Derby quit this then. Well,
Derby's like, I don't want to be pursued by Pursuer. I'm out of here.
yeah, wow.
God, I love Pursuer so much. What, like, honestly, one of the most, like, Dark Souls bosses.
Yeah. Oh, just totally. Just unbelievably so. I'm just gonna try and run through this now and see how
Yeah,
that works.
I don't see why that would be a problem.
Yeah, I just don't think I need to fuck with these guys. I just run through these guys back here. They're slow. Can I close the door behind me? Nope. Nope.
That would be a good move.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at. No! Thomas Becketed you.
Yeah, wow. That plan didn't work.
I feel like it might have worked if you did not stop to fight that other guy, but I'm not sure you can get through that room without stopping to fight him.
You know what? I bet I can. And that sounds like a dare. Derby says
Okay.
that
Yeah,
sounds
no,
like a
it's a-
fucking dare.
It's a dare. It's an absolute dare.
Derby says Derby's got unlimited fucking stamina.
Derby got the Chloranthy ring, and Derby has not been able to stop gaining stamina since. Oh no.
Fuck everyone over here.
Nice job. Now, hopefully they don't come through the mist door. Oh no.
Saw that happening.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's part of it, you know? It's part of the experience of fighting Pursuer. It's him just completely owning you.
Have you seen Harris Brewis, aka H Bomber Guy, has it's like a video of like why Dark Souls 2 rules.
Yeah, I've seen parts. It's a really long video.
It's a really long video.
Yeah, I've seen
and
parts.
it's
I
not
don't think I've ever watched the whole thing.
it's not particularly brilliant and worth watching.
I knew
especially
your
not all
Harris
the way
Brewis
through.
ideas would come out.
Yeah, no fucking sorry. Sorry. Like, no, I don't. I think those videos are bad. I don't think their ideas are particularly interesting, and I think they are too fucking long. And shut up. That being said, he includes like the footage of Patrick fighting the Pursuer, and it's like the meanest shit because it's just Patrick just getting like completely fucking turned.
That's like that's an extremely good friend move to just like completely ruin your friend that way.
Like it's
That's
just like
very
it's just like
funny to
Patrick
me.
Lepek just repeatedly like just like fighting and like progressively getting worse. And I guess Patrick streamed it or made a let's play. I don't remember. But just and Patrick just like is just completely demoralized fighting the Pursuer. It's
There's no victory in fighting the Pursuer. There's only survival.
like yeah, and that's the point. The point is you have sinned and he's coming for you.
Correct.
Also, he's a goddamn Gundam.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Now the fun thing is we are increasingly losing our health. Our maximum health, which is
Oh, I was like, I was looking at the bar there. I was like, are we? This is terrible.
Yeah, no, it is terrible. Because we are increasingly losing our health fighting the Pursuer and dying to him. Come on, over here, buddy.
But that's what happens. The Pursuer pursues your very life. Pursuer theme song is also wonderful.
Yeah.
Just like hits.
Oh, buddy.
Dun,
I needed that. Damn it.
Darn it.
Oh, now it's gone.
Okay, well. What happens if you hit him with those?
Oh, he just dies. Like, just,
It's an instant kill?
like, basically, I think you might need, like, 1 or 2.
His last hit is so good. Thinking how awful it is to fight Pursuer with a melee build right now.
Oh, see, I find it a lot easier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because you will note, he doesn't exactly take damage from spells that much.
No, it's true. And he does kind of, it's pretty brutal about, like, attacking while you're casting.
Yeah.
I love his sack of weapons on the back.
Well, he's
Pursuer
like,
could use all of these weapons to kill you if he so chose.
he's like, what's his face? Ah, God. Shit.
Uh-oh. Absolutely flat. And cursed. Which,
This is
It's a
good. This
shame.
is a good. We're starting off with just starting off this way because, yeah, no. You go to the Pursuer, you fight him with like just 1 mace. You double hand that shit. It's lights out for him.
okay, alright.
You just open him up like a can. It's pretty. It's a good time. I gotta say. God,
It's just he ticks my exact Dark Souls box of being like the thing I'm bad at, which is assuming that I have it in hand and just like going for 3 hits instead of 2.
Yep.
And then just getting owned.
And also, you always underestimate how big his combos are.
Yes.
Because he's got like he's got like pretty impressive combos. Oh, come on!
That's unfair. That's mean.
Over here, buddy. You're coming for me right here. Oh,
Oh,
right as
so rough.
nope.
Once again, the scream, absolutely.
So we're gonna
Just
go. We're gonna
ear
go from
splitting. I
1
love it.
death to like 11 deaths because we're at 10 deaths now for the total for the series. We're on our 3rd episode, baby.
This was easy mode to begin with. Now the real fun starts.
Yeah, no, this is where we're at now. This is how we got to do it. It also is much easier if you bring someone to just stand and like tank him while you go pew pew to his body.
Yeah, the difficulty of actually getting that crossbow shot set up and then hit before he decides to come destroy the crossbow is pretty remarkable.
What just happened there?
You guys did not like your plan
No,
this
it
time
didn't
around.
make my plan. Damn, buddies. I wonder if we can. You know what? Let's. Why not? We'll take our time getting here, and we'll phone a friend to kill this asshole. That guy doesn't. He doesn't wake up if you don't fuck with him. The other guy does. Are you gonna come here? You gonna come here, buddy? I wonder what he's gonna do. Yeah, he is gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, he really wanted that.
He just wanted to die. He's like that giant.
He's like, I'm doing my job.
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is a good way. The funny thing is, it's like all those run fast, like get to the boss strategies in Dark Souls, and that like you save basically maybe 30 seconds. It's so good. Like it increases the chances of you just getting completely wrecked so much.
Yep.
That's what's great about these games, though.
Royal Swordsman's leggings.
Oh,
What do you got there, Derby?
is there any better armor for her that you could put on? I don't know if it would really matter, but
I mean, it increases our weight a bunch, but it is better armor.
it's a lot better.
Soundly better armor. Now
When they're fashion forward.
that's our roll now. It's not
What do you
quite.
think of our roll?
Huh?
What do you think of our roll?
I actually don't like it. That's why I'm gonna go back to my trousers.
You know what?
It's like
Fair
a
enough.
better roll. It's not great, but it'll all do. Cause like, let's be real here. If we get hit by the pursuer, it's not. Yeah.
It's already over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jerk off. Actually, I'm gonna use one of these guys though.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's anyone here, but I need to reset my health because I had
Yeah. Quick.
no
So
health.
I was gonna remind you before you went into that fog. That's
Oh, that's right.
a
It doesn't.
good way to waste a humanity.
But
too.
that's the great thing is it doesn't actually heal you back when you do that.
I know. I was
forgot
like, yeah, it's
about
like
that. Let's check this Estus. Is that gonna get me? Yeah, okay. That's better than what we had. And since no one is gonna show up here, we'll just do it.
can't believe there's no summon sign before Pursuer. That's like the place to put a
Yeah,
summon.
you know, like you'd think that. Like this is where you'd help out. But
Millennials don't want to fight the Pursuer.
They
My
don't.
newest from I don't know, tablet.
yeah, buddy, what? Oh. Oh, he broke my thing.
Better than him getting killed. Nice one.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
11.
Okay. No, I mean this is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Perfectly,
It's-
normal
It's no
to die this many times to Pursuer.
Well, let's just see. I wonder if anyone's here. Chaos.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, please show up. I gotta say, we've had pretty bad luck with the Phantom.
Yeah.
There he is.
There we go. Chaos. Chaos wave. Thank you, Chaos. Chaos is not going to just run away like a jerk off.
I love it.
Chaos,
I'm
you
very
coming?
pleased.
Chaos. Chaos, what are you doing? Chaos, we're down here. Jesus, Chaos.
Did he just eat it?
Chaos
Okay,
just-
no, he's fine.
No.
Just tanking it.
They just used a combustion. Just
Oh, okay. Because I thought they must have fallen in here. I didn't see what happened.
yeah, Chaos is not fucking around.
Oh, this is serious. Chaos was also double fisting that mace.
Chaos is also like there's something very strange going on with Chaos. Like lag.
Yeah. I'm very into chaos. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
be
Chaos is just going rip shit. Chaos is very extremely soul throwing, and we respect them for that. Okay, now we just need to. Chaos is gonna just.
Heal up chaos.
I don't know that Chaos gives a shit about.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Chaos's name is Chaos, so I suppose. Was Chaos going to the crossbow?
I hope so. Or maybe the Chaos doesn't care.
What's Chaos doing? Chaos, no! Oh, maybe Chaos is tanking.
Your Chaos has done something that I don't understand.
Oh, Chaos has killed the pursuer.
No, I killed the pursuer. Woo!
How
Thanks,
did it get-
Chaos.
How did it lose all that health so fast?
We didn't see what Chaos was. Chaos was going ripshit with a lightning mace.
Okay.
Shout out to Chaos.
Thank you, Chaos.
And we got a sunlight medal.
Oh, okay.
And so here's this head just been.
Oh, good. We found it. I'm glad they squared that circle.
So there's-
I wouldn't have liked if they never explained what happened there.
Right. So there's the head. The head got knocked from there to there.
Boy, these giants were not happy with whoever they were fighting.
No, but thankfully it split in half and it made a little passageway for us.
Yeah, honestly, I'm glad they did it. I don't know how we'd get to this other part of the rampart if they didn't.
And yet
Yeah,
here's
so
more of like these guys.
incredibly disappointing. They're just trying to kill that big giant tree.
Yeah, this is still with the giant trees.
A little
Always
messed up that they just let the live one just kind of chill downstairs. You're this worried about the trees, and yet.
Here's this guy's head up here. And there's a nest.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Ooh, that's for the crow.
Despair ahead.
Oh.
Alas, nothing happened. It's
nothing.
another sad giant It's dead and being turned into a tree. And there's nothing that way. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to.
The only way forward is through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
I like that this is the same way the pursuer travels. Also.
Yeah. The pursuer travels only in style.
Like it just like yeets us down
Yeah.
into the Lost Bastille.
I love the Lost Bastille.
Lost Bastille is such a great name for something too.
I spent so much time in the Lost Bastille because I was convinced that there was stuff I wasn't finding.
Because it feels that way. It 100% feels like there's so much more here that you did not get to.
Yeah, I absolutely got treasure blind in Lost Bastille.
Be wary of front. Well, I'm just gonna just open it right up. I don't give a shit. Human effigy ×2.
Oh, well, that's great.
That's great because we just use some. Shout out to Chaos though.
Chaos. Oh, absolutely.
Fucking and the
Lifesaver.
dull ember.
Oh, okay.
Be wary of front. Jumping off. And so when we come out here and well, there's that guy.
Oh,
He's just
okay.
a big weird dude with some. He's real rough.
Can't say I'm a fan of that guy. He
No, that guy looks like a real jerk off.
He's
No,
gonna
you know
cause us
that guy.
problems.
That guy's a jag off.
He is a jagoff. Look, he's
Look
all
at him.
big and hunched. Oh,
He's got that
you know what? He
cape.
kind of looks like a guy from a Sin City comic book.
He really does.
Look at him.
fucking Frank Miller looking motherfucker.
It's a good burn on anyone to tell them that they look like someone from a Frank Miller comic book.
God, it really. All right, so we got 14,000 souls. We're gonna head back to Majula.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We have a friend in Majula to help us.
Yeah. He's like, so you died 12 times fighting the pursuer, huh? Died 12 fucking times fighting the pursuer.
Seek lest you find the pursuer.
Like, maybe I was
Bearer of the
wrong
curse,
about you.
Seek less.
You know how easy the pursuer is? Oh, God.
All right, so got a bunch of souls. We're gonna get this. There we go.
All right. Wow.
We have hit our initial goal of at least getting that up until they match.
Fantastic.
Now we've got 161 souls left. But we also got one of these little dudes. We're gonna use this. And we also have the soul of the pursuer. And the soul of the last giant. I don't remember. I have to look and see if there's anything I want from the giant soul. So I'm not going to use that just yet.
Yeah, that seems like a good move.
The pursuer soul, I'm pretty confident I can just munch because I don't think there's anything I want from his soul.
Okay.
And that gives me 8,000 souls to play with over
Ooh,
here.
Oh, I'd
talk to
given
a
you up
buddy.
for dead. Almost had me worried, really.
Oh.
I see that you have an ember. Where did you get it? I hear that embers were once used in a special process to fortify weapons. But the whole art was lost long ago. Blacksmiths can't use embers anymore. Including myself, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Just keep it as a souvenir.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll never come up again.
You'll need souls. I know only of smithing. Don't waste your souls on useless trinkets.
Okay. So, let's see. What can we... We've got a bunch of items now, but we can increase our sword. There we go. Fire longsword +4.
Increasing,
I'll
honestly,
be around.
It took me a really long time, especially for someone who has like, in my life played many an RPG. It took me an embarrassing long time to figure out that you needed to do that in Dark Souls.
It's really interesting because, you know, Dark Souls really does, like, there are the soul level 1. You just start as level 1 and you just go through the game as level 1. You don't put any souls into yourself.
Right.
But whenever someone does those runs, they always, unless they're doing a no upgrade weapon run too, they always put points. It is just like maximizing your upgrade as fast as possible.
Well, yeah, because if you do if you don't upgrade your weapon at that point, then like it's torture to watch. Because you're just like you're hitting these guys and you're doing like 1 damage and it's just constant dodges. And after a while, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of sick of watching this.
Yeah. So let's see. We could put some points into ourselves still. We could do something like put in points into vigor or endurance or vitality. Which are
yeah, we got
5, 6,
nothing
and
going
5.
on there, do we?
Or we could talk to Melentia.
Oh, you again? Go on. It's on the cheap for you.
Is it Melentia?
It might be. You don't know.
Everyone's so stingy around here. Everyone's so stingy everywhere. You're my only customer. Don't make me beg. Now buy something.
So the other interesting thing about Dark Souls 2 from Dark Souls 1 is we do have these kind of 2 primary like vendors that like are really, this is where you get your stuff, your basic stuff.
Mhm.
You get your gear from your armor from that boy, and then you get your stuff from Melentia.
Right.
But like,
Whereas, yeah, in Dark Souls 1, there's all sorts of options.
yeah, you just kind of like run into random people and you buy your stuff like from them as you see them.
Mhm.
But like the 2 of them, like Melentia will never run out of life gems.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about Melentia. I
Mhm.
didn't say it before because I didn't want to give anything away, but I love when she comes here so I can life gems I could ever want.
Yeah, because she's got like unlimited life gens, unlimited fire bombs, and witching urns, throwing knives. You only get 5 human effigies from her, but the amber herb that lets you have your spell uses back. She's got a couple of those. But the big thing is, when you buy stuff from them, they expand their inventory over time.
That is
Thank
interesting.
you.
They take your souls and they invest them in getting more inventory. Can we level up? Did I leave it
They're
up? Yeah.
business people.
Bearer of the less.
So we'll put 1 more point. We'll put this token point in. Put it in. That's
Easy list.
a significant increase in health points, so we'll do that.
Wow. Yeah, 30 more. Like, especially considering where our health was.
Yeah. So, there we go.
Cool.
And so let's see. Do we want to call it there for the night, or do we want to go a little further, Trevor? How would you decide? What's your?
Gosh, let's go a tiny bit further.
Okay. I don't want to go to the Lost Bastille just yet.
No, I mean we've done a lot, but it feels early still somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're still early in the game. I want to see where this spoke takes us before we go too far down one spoke.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's start investigating other spokes
So
before
we're gonna go down this tunnel here. Let's see what's over here.
Ooh, a little box.
There's a little thing. Contraption does not move. Well,
Wow. Isn't that always the
so
way?
that's a contraption. This weird little dark, like kind of cistern shape. But we'll go through here. What's down here? This long hallways.
Yeah, wow.
Hallways are not what you like in Dark Souls because you can't swing your weapon so good in hallways.
Yeah, it always
Now
bangs up
we're
against the
going
walls.
so far down. Like, I didn't
This
even
is
realize
this
just
is
how
like
far
a.
down this goes.
It's exciting because if you were actually doing this in real life, you'd be getting freezing right now. Like,
Right.
there's not a lot of places that go down this far.
Look at this.
Not a million.
And we're pretty high up. Like, we have that cliffside. Like, we've seen that. Crimson Parma.
It's a Parmesan.
Like you said, I was like, I want a Crimson Parma. Sounds like nice right now. Equipment. Sorry, we're gonna go. Crimson Parma. It's a weapon. It's a shield.
Oh, what's it steal?
The fancy name and nifty paint are surely a merchant's efforts to make this very ordinary shield more attractive.
Oh, be nice. Come
Love
on.
that. And someone,
They
but
did a great job.
someone decided to put it in this nook. This very purposeful nook. With this large, like kind of like leaden steel looking box.
Maybe it was the merchant.
Maybe the merchant was like, I like this actually. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it safe.
People keep saying I'm doing this because I'm trying to like make an excuse or something, but I just like this thing.
It's always interesting to think about like who does what with items in Dark Souls, because it's like, they do make a big deal about, oh, that's kind of all the items are purposefully placed, and I don't know that that's necessarily true.
Right.
Yes, all the items are individually placed, but I'm not hurrah for pointless. Oh yeah, you can't pull that one, can you?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like, it's not like if you take this path and it's like, okay, if you pick this up, you'll have a much better time beating like X, Y, or Z part of the game, right? Like, some of the stuff, yeah, but like the Crimson Parma, no.
Yeah. But like here's okay, so here's our narrative storytelling. We found this guy here. He's dead. He's in this sewer. He's got a broken thief's sword. So clearly he was a thief. His sword broke and he died here, unable to defend himself.
Right.
Okay.
Or he was a soldier killed by a thief and the sword broke off in him.
Yeah, maybe.
I like yours is better.
I've just, but see, that's the thing is we can have these readings of that. But what?
Here we are, Heidi's Tower. Oh, those guys are just some of my least favorite.
Yeah.
Guys.
He's got just an arrow just in his face.
We've been there in this game.
We've been there. We have. We know the pain of having the arrow through the face.
That's right.
And so, there's a big motherfucker over there too. How did I
look at those
never?
bird guys.
I have never fucking noticed that they're bird guys before. How this is like I'm just like looking at it, I'm like they're fucking bird guys. How
This
did I
is just
never?
mist.
I have played this fucking game so many times, Trevor, and I'm just now noticing that they're fucking birdmen statues.
They're perfect statues. This whole area is so like weird and off-putting.
It's so funny because this area, like, so my partner went to Dubrovnik with their mom, and they came back, and like I decided, like, build up, like, play up Dark Souls, and like they were like, "Why are you in Dubrovnik now?" And I'm just like, I'm like, and they're like, "Look at these photos of Dubrovnik," and I'm just like, "Holy shit, this is Dubrovnik."
It's just Heidi's Tower of Flame.
Like, yeah, this is Dubrovnik.
Are there bird statues in Dubrovnik?
I'm sure there are, because there's bird statues everywhere.
That's a bold claim.
There's look. If there are birds there, people made fucking bird statues because birds are neat. Those aren't faces.
Well, that's true.
But so this guy, these little sleepy knights, they're just really, they're like they're so crestfallen, they're catatonic. But like,
But you can wake them up.
you
right?
can wake him up. I'm not gonna wake him up right now.
Yeah, not a good idea. They're very.
I don't want to
You're
like look
vicious.
at this guy. He's like a pint-sized pursuer. He's the way you envision, like when you think of knights, like this is what you think of, like the bucket helmet with the little slit and
Yep.
the full plate. Yeah. This is like your Dungeons and Dragons paladin looking motherfucker.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this isn't a Final Fantasy 14 paladin.
No.
This is a man of faith. who is just miserable all the time.
My favorite thing is though is like in Dungeons and Dragons, you could like because of the way clerics are, you could you could be the fucking cleric tank and just be like a wall of metal, and that decided to like cure light wounds, but also maybe like you were a wall of metal who decided to reanimate the dead.
You can do all sorts of different things. You could be who you want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the stars.
look-
That's not something we often see.
No, especially because it's like kind of daylight.
Time moves strangely in Dranglake, Dia.
Time just is weird in Dranglake. But here's the Coit Tower, because we're in San Francisco now.
Yeah, naturally.
This is the Tower of Flame that we've heard about.
The eponymous Tower of Flame.
Yeah,
Oh, you go to Dranglake? Gotta go see the Tower of Flame. Don't miss that.
those bird statues are something else. Look
They're
at those.
very cool. I like how they kind of have that weird, like, they sort of look like how people think dinosaurs looked now.
Uh-huh.
Or like the beak is sort of like curved and weirdly like almost like a seashell.
Yeah, no. And they've got like, they're knuckles. They're knuckles. They've got knuckles hair.
Yeah, you're right. How topical.
Right? God. But I love so I think this is the tower we can see from Majula.
I believe you're right.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not in the right place. Like if
Oh,
you think about
no.
where we come from and like where the tower is in Majula, it's clearly not in the right place. And also
Well, certainly, we have to write a whole essay about this and complain.
right, and see there's God. The orientation. Because see there's those rocks, those kind of weird broken rocks of Majula, because then we can see that little the large man statue on that hill over there. So Majula is just right back there. It's just right over there. Majula is just it's just like like a couple hundred yards. It's not that far.
Yeah, it doesn't quite make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Space moves strangely in Dranglake, as they say.
And then there's this asshole who's just there, he's just waiting for us. Oh
Yeah, he's gonna. He will definitely kill
yeah,
us.
he
He's excited to do it too. Apparently.
yeah, wow, buddy. Oh, that's right. You went down.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, pumping a bunch of magic into him first helps. You gotta soften him up.
Listen.
And then also the +4 sword right off the bat. So here we got a bonfire. We're gonna rest at it. We don't need to do anything here.
Do.
Don't
That's that act. Oh no. Ooh, that +4 sword is good.
Yeah, it's short work of those guys. Wow.
Woo.
Cracked blue eye
Oh.
orb.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's another one of those guys over there. Those are the guys that show up in regular Dark Souls. There's one of them just couched under the tree with all the bodies. For the listeners at home, that's what I was talking about, which is interesting because these guys are all very clearly just kind of asleep here. And so when you have one under the tree in the Forest of Fallen Giants, it's like, okay, well, so he was out in the world. What does he do? And it's interesting that they take him out. They do not let him be there in the scholar, the revision. The revised text does not include him. This guy always fucked me up because
He's got the high ground.
You don't get the high ground in this game. It's because he's got that.
I
Down
don't
you
know.
go.
It seems to me like he has the high ground, but whatever you say.
So here's another little item over here.
What do we got? Ooh, more human effigy. They give these out like candy.
They really give you the human effigies. Yeah, they don't. They're fine with that. They're fine with you can have those because they're like you're gonna need them.
This was the guy who always got me. Like I always misjudge the length of sword swings.
He always got me. Oh, what's this? What's going on here? Oh,
Okay.
fancy.
Neat.
Praise the sun. So yeah, just Heidi's tower
Well-
is interesting because it's all fallen into the sea. And
Yeah.
yet it also feels like it was built to, you know, like kind of not be, you know, to be above the sea. Like it
Right.
feels like there's a kind of a purposefulness to like its height, but also no, this is clearly flooded and dilapidated. Like this is like, you know, we're clearly supposed to get like, oh, what if New Londo or not? What if Anor Londo flooded over here? Like this
Right.
cathedral is evocative of Anor Londo in a major way.
There's a real sort of like a Venice after climate change feel, right? Like
Mhm.
you can sort of see where some things were intentional, but also moments where it seems like, yeah, this couldn't have possibly, like the broken off piece over there, right? The rotunda effect of it being
Mhm.
that circle totally works if there was like an overlook to a series of canals or something.
Yeah.
But here it's just broken off and feels like a seaside cliff. It's like, yeah, that's a combo.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could do this.
Get him.
I think I might be able to hit him from here. No. Try one more.
Yeah, try it on the body.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
it dissipates, yeah. Don't forget to pull that switch.
I'm not gonna pull that switch.
You're not going to pull the switch?
I'm not gonna pull the switch, and I'll tell you why. Because I know a trick. See this over here? How there's this platform.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a big old jagoff in that room, and if I pull this lever, it's gonna make that floor pop up.
Oh,
And I'm not
Okay.
gonna fight that guy. Normally, we're fighting smart. We're not
that
hard.
is the theme of this playthrough.
Like you know,
Oh, the double guys. Yeah, these are
these guys are actually really interesting because I want to show you that their AI is very interesting. The guys from the side are not going to approach.
Hmm.
He will. They let you fight this dude, one on one.
Sort of like, yeah, they're kind of stopping your exit. Almost like standard bearers for this guy or something.
But like once you take care of him, now it's on for them.
Yeah,
Now
it's
they're
on,
like,
right.
fuck you. See, that's.
There we go. Praise the Chloranthy ring.
There we go.
Very nice.
Old Night Helm, because they're old knights.
They sure are.
They are very old knights. So let's find out about the Old Night Helm, an old undated helm. How old could this nearly crumbling helm be? Has extremely low durability. Sometimes, just as a thing falls to pieces, it unleashes its last flash of great power.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
It's one of those beautiful things people say that doesn't actually have any practical sense. Never known anything that's falling to pieces, giving its last burst of power. I wish it did. It's kind of lovely.
Well, there's this big guy over here. He's blocking that door.
Hmm. Well, only one thing for it.
Oh.
Ooh, two-handed. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Derby knows what's up. What's this? Oh, look. There's someone over here.
Who is it?
I don't know. Oh, it's Masterless Glencore.
Who's that?
That's Masterless Glencore.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the NPCs that just kind of shows up. Masterless Glencore is pretty great, actually.
He seems cool.
Yeah, he's a champ. He's like the Black Iron Tarkus of this game.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do this a little bit, so I have. And
Let's see what we got.
yeah, we're gonna.
Ah, of course.
Oh no, come over here, buddy. Oh, god damn it!
Now you tried to get him to go. And he
I
went.
did. I tried to get him to do it because I did it wrong initially. I didn't wait long enough.
That's a battle that took me a long and embarrassingly long amount of time. My first time through this.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's enough of Heidi's Tower Claim. Maybe we'll leave that as a teaser for next time.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think that's good. Yeah. So
So that's going to take a while. I mean, not that, like, I think you'll be able to beat the boss, like, your third or fourth time, but the run-up is
No, the right is easy.
Anne Orlando-esque.
Alright, we're back in Majula. 'Cause that's where we say
All
goodbye.
right.
We say goodbye in Majula. That's the interesting thing about this game is that you can always return here. You know, one of the great things is you will always be at a bonfire where you can come home. You can come back to this place. No matter how far down a spoke you get, Majula, the bonfire doesn't ever go out. There you never are, you know, it's never not teleportable. You always have the ability to come back here. And that is a huge difference from Dark Souls 1 where you get way far out on a limb and you're just stuck there until you get the Lord Vessel.
Right.
And even when you get the Lord Vessel, you can't, like, there's places you can't go to. You can't, like, travel at will. And is Firelink ever really this homey? Like,
No.
no,
It's not as quiet.
no. There's quiet, you know, there's a big primordial serpent that's scheming at you and sleeping and breathing.
I would
in
say
your
he's
home.
maybe the most Majula of the place, though. His light snores, sort of like, it feels like he's plodding around or something. I feel like this place has that energy of, you know, life happening in the background, but at such a slow pace it almost doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. The Majula for me always has this you know, this very slow, ponderous blacksmithing hammer sound effect. It's like
Yeah.
almost part of the music to me.
The incapable blacksmith.
Yeah. But so, all right, that's it for this week. Thank you all for joining us. Trevor, where can people find you?
People can find me at Hagelbond, Hugelbon, and I hear that more of my book is being shipped, so you can buy my book, Story Mode, at various booksellers all over the place.
That's so good, and you should buy Trevor's book because it's fucking great. And
Thank
it's
you.
everything you need to know about video games.
Wow, that's that should have been your blurb. I'm just
No, because then I couldn't just say start here, start with
Start with
Strunk.
Strunk. That's true. Yeah, that was pretty.
I had
that was
to
pretty impressive.
really put it on him. Yeah. So
But yeah, no, yeah, you can buy that at all good booksellers, and yeah, those are the places. Oh, and I have a podcast called No Cartridge, that too, which is probably the thing I work hardest on. So go listen to that.
yeah, listen to No Cartridge. I'm on it frequently, and
Yeah.
when I'm not, there are other good people on it, and you know, eventually I will be on it because Trevor and I are one day Trevor will get through the queue and have time to get through Endwalker.
I hope.
Because we will be
I
talking.
can't wait.
We'll be talking
Can't
about
wait.
the new expansion to Final Fantasy
This is
XIV.
the first one in a while that you'll have beaten before me.
Yeah, but I'll have beaten it like an asshole because I'm reviewing it. Please look forward to it.
Please look forward to it.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Remember, you have a friend in Majula. Come back next week. We'll stew Heidi's Tower of Flame. Till then, bye.